Hello, everybody, and welcome into final round coverage of the 2025 SoCal Championships. I'm Ethan Wellin, and I'm joined in the booth by Chris Brophy.
Hey there.
We have some fantastic coverage for you today. It's a new day, a sunny day, and we are out at Brengle Terrace with our leader, Ryan Jewell, on the first tee.
Brengle Terrace, what a cool course. A little bit inland from Oceanside, Carlsbad area, northern San Diego County. Hilly. Some tricky holes, some long holes.
Ryan is out to a big lead, Chris, and it's going to take a lot for Nick Newton, Xaelen, or Jake Brown to track him down. I look back, and Ryan has shot 7 rounds at Kit Carson this year with an average of 1032, just smoking that course. So we'll see if he can carry that over to Brengle today.
Oh, that's money.
A couple different baskets on some of these holes, so it can be a little deceiving. Look like a few of them missed the blue one because they weren't aiming for it. Xaelen.
Good birdie to start things off. Xaelen vaulted himself onto this lead card with a 1045 rated second round. He's 9 back of Ryan, well, 8 now with the birdie. 3 wins this year, all C tiers. Still waiting for that breakthrough win, I think, for Xaelen. He's got all the tools, and it really just feels like a matter of time until he gets one of these big titles.
Yeah, Xaelen's a monster, super talented. Came up and visited us at the Innova factory store a while back, got him on the radar gun. He can rip a disc.
He's going to have a few chances to do that today. Hole 2 at Brengle, only 260 feet on the card. Sure plays longer than that. If it's 260, I'm getting old.
I think that was the blue basket was 260.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, maybe somewhere more in the realm of 330 and a little bit up the hill then.
Slightly blind and the hill falls away. No gimme.
Jake Brown, birdie start to get things going.
Smooth. Jake Brown's got some smooth form. Spent all year on tour, battling with the big dogs. Probably nice coming home and getting to play in SoCal.
Chris, a lot of these men have spent a lot of time golfing in the San Diego area. I looked back and tried to see if any of them have won a tournament here at Brengle. The only one I could come up with was Nick Newton back in 2018. Through 3 straight 1020 rated rounds. Really good tournament by Nick there. So a lot of guys that I'm sure would be really proud to get one on this track. And Brengle's been in the ground for a long time, and a lot of tournaments contested here over the years.
Yeah, the SoCal Championship moves around, and I'm sure for all 4 of these young men, it's a title they'd like to add to the resume. And especially at Brengle.
The third hole's another big rip, kind of playing up onto this fairway shelf, and then the green is tucked down in this row of trees on the left. It's a little bit treacherous, a little bit slippery, and the road is maybe 30 feet behind the basket, so you have to be smart about this putt.
Whoa. Is that what you'd consider smart?
It's always smart if it goes in, Chris. That is one of the rules.
Look like a genius there. As does Ryan.
Nick seems a little bit frustrated with the release on that putt early. We'll see if he can dial that in. It's tough, I think, after, 2 full days in these like sloppy, wet conditions. The grip is kind of coming and going. It's hard to have trust, even when you finally get a moment where you're like, here I am, I'm in the circle, I have a dry putter. It's tough to feel like you're in rhythm to step up and make that putt in the same way that you would be normally.
Bag's still a little soggy. Shoes might be soggy.
Uh, 3B, 430 feet on the card. It plays a lot shorter than that, significantly downhill. You can attack straight at it if you're willing to risk the road behind, or you can kind of throw a little swoopy hyzer. Looks like that's what Nick is going to try. It makes it easier to control the speed down there around the green. You're going to see a lot of guys end up in that area where Nick just went. 40 short maybe. Kind of a slippery little putt.
I've seen a lot of these holes this weekend where you got to make the decision whether to drive at the OB or putt at the OB. Not always a clear right choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. And that's the exact...
Jump it! Oh.
Exact thing you worry about is you leave yourself that decision-y kind of putt, and suddenly you can make a bogey on a relatively well-played hole, whereas if you just throw that drive out of bounds, the worst-case scenario is kind of like you turn around and have a 15-footer for par.
That's why I brought that up. You know, when you think about holes like this, you know, it's easy as armchair quarterback, but yeah, you go ace run, got a chance to go in, maybe it stays, you blast long, you got a short putt for par. Yeah. Putting OB is tough. This is always a tricky hole.
Yeah, they did do us a little favor and move it into a further left position. There is a tournament pin that's tucked up against the road on the right side, and it really forces you to make a decision about if you want to play for birdie. But this version, you know, full sendies, crash it into that hill, see if you can get yourself a putt. Looks like Xaelen might have slipped a little bit.
Yeah, say so.
As we see him tossing over the blue basket, I think it's a good opportunity to just mention we had an incredible field of FPO players at this tournament. Reigning world champions in 3 divisions. Owen Scoggins was here. Shelley May Live from the San Diego area. And there is coverage here on the channel. Disconnected covered all 3 rounds of the FPO event. So please check that out after you finish checking this one out. The women battled, played some great golf in some really tough conditions this weekend.
Pretty cool to see Owen out there.
Oh, swing to the basket. Skip in off that.
Always having fun, rain or shine.
Oh, man.
Very steep hole here.
Yeah, there is a paved area just to the right of where Nick's disc just landed, a paved circle which plays as a, I believe is a hazard this year. So the guys want to sort of land pin high and left would be kind of the perfect shot, maybe just 10 feet left of this pin for the safest birdie opportunity. As there you see it just to the right of Ryan, that hazard. Shoot. It's been a little bit of a slow front 9 for our leader. But the only one who's made a significant charge is Jake. And he started the day so far back. I mean, 11 shots behind. It's a big hole to dig out of. So Ryan's still got the 6-shot lead as we head over to the 7th hole.
Oh, I got it halfway there. Roll to it. That's perfect.
Another very fun hole.
No,
If that
no,
keeps
no,
rolling,
no,
it could
no.
roll for 2-3 minutes.
No.
A little Carlsbad. Hopefully it's sad. Love the way Xaelen's flying these discs. Like,
Yeah.
he's floating them out high and wide and letting it just fall right on the pin, taking some of the luck and play out of it. Like, coming in with that angle, all kinds of things could happen, right?
Mm-hmm. It makes the
Xaelen's throwing some no-doubters.
makes the shot easier to throw, but it makes the result a bit more left up to chance.
Shot, dude.
So he's having fun using the nose angle. Oh, maybe not all the way to Carlsbad, but that rolled for a while. Good
Nice.
birdie.
Yeah, I like to see these guys playing to the back side of the screen. There's a bit of a bunker area short because of that low ceiling on the left side. You can get in a spot where the putt's pretty challenging from right at the edge of C1, so these guys are pros. They're making the pro shot just on the back side of that green. Hole 8, just pure fun.
Oh my God.
Little downhill shot. We're playing the yellow basket
Oh, yeah.
underneath the ceiling down in that gully, so this forehand is it's like almost just try to ace the blue basket and then crash down there where Nick just wound up. Nick's probably 15, 18 feet.
What's the penalty for the black
What?
ace?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Gotta buy beers for everybody on your card, I believe.
Oh, I'm not sure if Xaelen can do that.
Dude. Oh.
Might have to be sodas from Xaelen.
No, bye-bye. Four. Four. Hold up, four. What is...
Had to work hard for that par.
Good to see his car mate cheering him on.
Come on, dude. On.
Easy course to have fun on.
I've never found myself in Ryan's position, but I imagine it would be easy to have fun on any course if you were winning by 7. Hole 9, we have a brand new pin position over on the right side of this little tunnel.
Speaking of fun holes,
And I think I like Nick's strategy. I think he's just trying to crash it into the hill and leave himself a 15-foot putt.
Oh boy.
Whereas Ryan is trying to actually feed it down there into the cranny where the basket sits.
it's really the sign of a mature putter when you can decide to not aim for the pin and choose another target, maybe 25 left, and just shoot, trust your putt. Definitely looked like that's what Nick was doing there. Sometimes it's much easier to get 20 left than to actually get to the pin.
Yeah, go ahead.
This spot where Jake is just so hard. And I think that's why Nick chose to play left, and he, cashes it in with the birdie. Love to see that.
The birdie down.
Yep, a lot of things left on that one. You have a putt, but if you're short or you're right or you're long, you might not have a putt. So, pin high left is the play. Couple steep downhills and now a steep uphill.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Protected.
No.
Yeah, the pin on this one is all the way out the back side of this low ceiling, another 30 or 40 feet up the hill. So I think Nick and Xaelen just missed inside. I think they are trying to go around
Oh boy.
this low ceiling on the left.
That's crazy how even the ground right off the tee kind of can get in your way. Jake just barely missed it.
I think you commentator cursed him there, Chris.
I've hit it.
This is a basket where you feel like a air ball is better than hitting the cage. And you might see that factoring in mentally a little bit on some of these putts.
Oh no. Camera. My good side.
You do have to let go of that, Nick. No slapping the chains in the championship. Have to actually drop it in. Another tough uphill hole with a cool green. This is probably right in their wheelhouse. Nice strong rip, and you can give yourself a putt. It's pretty specific. Can't really be too high, too low, too left, too right.
It's an interesting hole because it seems like the wind is always kind of coming in and right to left off the crest of that hill. You can kind of see the cabbage blowing around up there a little bit, so you do have to really kind of blast it through that gap if you want to get onto the green.
Close.
Seemed a bit unfortunate. One of those 50-50 putts that definitely can stay in.
And coming in with some hyzer, you know, they can go left.
Right.
Cost and benefit.
Good birdies earned by Nick and Ryan. Hole 12. This is entering a bit of a more technical stretch of Brengle Terrace. Probably plays really only about 240, 250 feet of power. It's a little bit downhill. You have to beat this tree on the corner. I think Ryan's going to be happy with the result.
What?
Oh, it's good.
That's a Xaelen gap. Looks like he left himself in seat 2.
That's probably pretty good, right, guys?
Jake maybe coming in on the short front side of that green.
Yeah, there's road back there. You can fly a backhand 150 long if you're not careful.
Ryan still in control now by 8 over Nick, and he takes the tee on the 13th.
Oh, be lucky. Oh, no. That's perfect.
This is kind of a unique uphill gap shot onto a green that's shaped by some gigantic downed logs.
Get off that one. That's fine. Yeah. Oh.
I like the play that Jake is doing here, which is really just throwing it flat and letting the disc do the work to carry you over there to the left side.
Yeah, having the target on the left plays very different than having the target on the right. To be able to throw so uphill and then have it make a hard right turn is tough. So it's a bit of a relief on the flight. You just pop kind of anything flat and let it fall.
100%, and these guys capitalized.
So, I don't understand.
14th, 230 feet. This one is pretty blind. Nick is spiking into the correct area. This is definitely the predominant play. Players with this power level. There is also a little sidearm play, but nobody's going to be doing that for us today. This Jake just skates by on the right side. Nick looking to put together a little back nine run. There's a lot of money on the line this weekend. SoCal Championships for a B tier pays pretty well, especially if you can get one of those podium spots. You can earn a good chunk of change this weekend, so still a lot to fight for. Hole 15 tees from the sidewalk down by the restroom and drinking fountain area. And this one plays a good bit uphill. And green is well guarded. I think you want to come in from the high right side.
He did it!
Jake is coming in from the very high, very right
Go,
side.
go. Oh,
Wow, I didn't quite realize how good Ryan's drive was from the tee. You just don't really see very many people with those short putts on this hole.
Very well protected. You hit any of that stuff and you're at circle's edge, off a knee or reaching out.
Chili oil!
Another tricky uphill shot into the trees.
Yeah, and I think that we're seeing blue basket straight ahead, but I don't think that's the one we're playing to. I think we're going a little higher up that hill.
Look at Xaelen crushing that
Oh
shot.
my gosh.
Straight through it. Get
perfect, perfect. Going.
It's stuck right next to the basket.
Oh, I stand corrected. We are playing the blue. So we see that longer pin is bagged this weekend. I think that is just a matter of the treacherous terrain and the flooded conditions yesterday making a couple of these holes not really safe to play in their longest positions. It's going to be all pars and a solo birdie for Jake Brown. As Jake continues really solid play this round.
Saw Xaelen crush that one and he didn't get all the way there, hit some stuff, but it was so high and moving. And I don't know if you know this about Xaelen, but he's been crushing discs for quite a long time, including having the world distance record
Came so good.
for under
Holy
4-year-olds.
Get there. Get there. Yeah.
That's an amazing statistic. I love to hear it.
Little ways back, but world record holder. I mean, threw almost 100 feet as a 3-year-old. Pretty cool.
More.
It's been at it for a while.
Nick. Be clean. Oh yeah.
I remember seeing him around the course. Doesn't seem like that long ago with a real snappy sidearm.
That's good.
Hole... Where are we? Hole 15. This is a short par 4.
Neat hole, a lot of texture, low ceiling, all these little sand trap horseshoe pits in the way. And the other thing is if you don't stop, oof, that might have gone. And
Run.
then he hit some metal. Same thing, that might have been a 50-footer.
This is an eagle putt.
Wow.
Great drive to get himself up there in position, capitalizing with a 35-footer looking straight at the hit of despair down there.
I guess he wants to win. Gotta take some risks. Take down an event like this. Capitalized.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
This will be our 17th hole of the day. Coming in at 340 feet, but playing significantly up the hill. I think we might be
Oh shit.
witnessing a little bit of a who's the bigger man contest
Brengle. Oh
with
shit.
these hyzers over the right side. See a lot more guys get into the circle with a straight ahead or turnover approach, but
Yeah,
Xaelen, that's it.
available to them in on this card.
I did hear that.
Oh
No,
yeah.
over the top was an option on this hole. Lead card open does tend to have fun like that, though.
Atta boy.
Good putt.
Good birdie by Xaelen. Only one on the card.
Go, Jake.
Jake makes a pretty technical par save there. An important putt because he's grinding for that podium. Fighting with Nick and fighting with George Cole in a hot round on the second card. Just like that, we come to the last, Chris.
Short hole.
Don't get
Got some steep texture. Got to get under. Tons of rollaways. There's a OB path right there.
Don't get
And this weekend, that path is playing as hazard path and to the right. It's all going to add a penalty stroke.
Oh,
Down.
birdie.
Rolling.
At least you got one. Now you feel like you played it.
That's a good play if you can get off of that. Yeah. Take some courage, which I guess you could do if you have a bunch of
Right
strokes. Whoa.
If you're going to go for these birdie putts, you have to send them pretty hard because the ceiling is a bit low. As our leader just trickles out of bounds. That stroke doesn't really mean much. Important birdie for Jake. Locks up his podium finish. A little bit of a disappointing round at -5 for Xaelen. He'll be back. Expect him to win this title one of these years. And the leader, our champion, Ryan Jewell. Biggest win of his career. Exceptional weekend of golf. Ton of big putts.
And our
Very consistent off the tee.
2025 SoCal champion, first place winner, Ryan Jewell.
I want to thank all the competitors that came out. We all pushed each other and iron sharpens iron. Yeah, I'm just thankful to be out here competing against such a great field. Thanks to my parents and family for always supporting me, being out here. Shout out Doghouse Disc Golf Shop. Thank you.
Shout out, yeah, Ryan! Let's go, Ryan!
Congratulations to Ryan, deserving champion. Great weekend for him. Great weekend for disc golf here in SoCal. Thank you to the SoCal Disc Golf Club, Circle One Disc Golf, to Innova and Legacy for making this possible. Disconnected, I'm Ethan Wellin.
I'm Chris Brophy.
See you next time, folks.